Welcome to another edition of Head Showered Shave World. Today we're going to be using something really ancient. This is from my vintage collection. This is a Gillette, and this particular one is an old type Gillette. This is an open comb razor. It's in amazing engineering form, but you can see from the coloration that it's got serious age going on its side. In terms of date, I'm not entirely sure. I think this one's about 1919, something like that. So it's over 100 years old. What a testament to amazing engineering. This particular one is twistable through the middle. How beautifully made is that? Look, 100 years old. So it's a 3-piece razor that comes apart like so. I've got it loaded with a Wilkinson Gillette razor, which is a razor I absolutely adore, and we can tell what it is because it's got some marking on it. You can just see that typeface there, so we can identify this one easy enough, and it's bona fide over 100 years old, which is phenomenal. Such an amazing design of razor. Let's get a closer look up of that head. Incredible, huh? Look at those teeth. They're not absolutely bang on perfect, but they are so close. And to consider this has been used, well, this would have been used thousands of times over the last 100 years or so. So the fact it's still going strong in my collection now is nothing short of spectacular. Such a beautiful razor, so goddamn old. So really looking forward to using that today. I think it's important that we try and keep it classical, keep it in line with that caliber of vintage razor. I used a badger brush last time out, and I forgot that they can be really good. I kind of leave them to the side in my collection and use the ball brushes and the synthetics a lot, but I really enjoyed using the badger brush last time out, so I've got out another badger brush that I've got in my collection. This particular one is British made. It's an Edwin Jagger, and this model is the Edwin Jagger Best Badger Brush, which is a really, really good quality badger brush. Looking forward to using that. I'm going to pop this in some warm water now, just so we can soften those bristles and start to absorb that water in. Let's pop that in. Keeping it classical, we're going to go with a fantastic shave soap today from an old school brand, Taylor of Old Bond Street. And this particular flavour, you don't get more classic than sandalwood. Let me tell you, it is quintessential. This particular soap is like a cream that comes in a tub, and it is absolutely divine. It's classic sandalwood. It's not giving you any more than that, but it's giving you oodles and oodles of sandalwood, which is such a quintessential, beautiful men's fragrance. That is fantastic stuff. Saying men's fragrance, I don't mean that anyone could enjoy it, obviously, but in classical terms, it's referred to as a men's fragrance. Such a good smelling soap, such a brilliant product, such a great, great product. All of them are. In terms of following up, so we're going to keep it nice and simple today. We're going to do it hopefully nice and quick. We're going to follow up with Clubman Pinode, which I used the other day, but in particular, I'm going to be using the Whiskey Woods, which is an absolutely beautiful aftershave. Classic men's barber smell. That unmistakable undertone of whiskey running through that. It's like you've got a fusion of whiskey and classic barbershop scent. It is beautiful and on point. and really potent and really strong stuff. When you slap this on, it feels like you're getting a proper treatment. Great stuff. So really looking forward to this shave. I'm going to get my head showered. I'm going to get everything prepared up, and then we're going to enjoy what I hope is a fantastic, classic, super vintage shave. I'll see you guys in a moment. Right, there we go, ready to rock. Because this is a cream, we can simply take an amount and pop it straight on. And that will just get picked up very, very easily by the brush as we move around and use it. Ah, it smells incredible. Absolutely incredible. Right, now we've got this brush soaking. There we are. A nice free flicks. Here we go. Such a beautiful badger knoll. This badger material, these badger hairs are so good for absorbing water. Just amazing. The reason why I haven't been using my badger brushes much is because they are so soft and luxurious that I think they lend themselves incredibly well to face shaving, where that luxurious feel is really what you're looking for. I think when you're looking to shave your head, and you know, I speak for myself, I'm not speaking for everyone, everyone's different, but when you shave your head, it's a bit more of a kind of rustic, industrial level kind of shave. You've got a much bigger canvas, and you've got, I think, slightly thicker hair, but maybe I'm just imagining that. But because of that, I quite like a stiffer, more scritchier kind of brush, because it just helps me plant down that shaving lather a bit easier, and also it helps to exfoliate the skin as I build it up. But I enjoyed using that badger brush so much last time, that Yaki Mocha Express, that I just fancied going badger again. And this is a brush that I haven't used in, I can't even tell you the last time I used it. I can't remember. But it is, I mean, I can feel it now. It is like wafting cotton wool buds. So if you are a face shaver, you could go, well, you couldn't go far wrong, put it that way, with an Edwin Jagger Best Badger brush. It will luxuriously lather your face with soft, supple strokes, like it's doing for me now on my head, and you will absolutely love it. I highly recommend it. For the cost, I think it was 35 quid when I bought it, and for £35 to get this supple quality of badger hair is extraordinary. So here we go. This is going on quite nice. Enjoying that. There we go, we'll run with that to begin with. That looks good. Plenty of lather on the brush for the next go. Let's get going. All right. 100 years old, this razor. 100 years old. Let's cut in. Now this is an open comb razor, so let's not just pile in too hard. You know, when you're dealing with an open comb razor, you've got to give it the respect that it deserves, and just tread lightly and carefully. Fantastic. That's the first cutting in done. Let's do the other side. Here we go. Going to be getting my beard trimmed tomorrow. I'm going to be going relatively short. The wife has asked me to go a little bit shorter than normal, which is fair enough. It grows quick enough, doesn't it? It can always grow back, but yeah, so that should be good. Neating me up for the Easter weekend. Right, here we go. With the grain, straight down the middle. I'm hoping you're getting that feedback. But that is fantastic. Brilliant. 100 years old. And here I am using it, and it's still absolutely brilliant. To say that we don't make things now like we used to is kind of an understatement. And I know that we can't, because it's expensive to make things to that sort of quality now, and things are sort of they're made to be either thrown away or maintained, aren't they? They're just not built to last. That's not how we manufacture stuff now, but that's the beauty of these vintage razors. There's so many about that they're not even costly to acquire. You can get some amazing razors, vintage old school razors, for a fiver, a tenner. You know, just have a look about. I think this one cost me, well, it came as part of a set, but the set I paid 60 quid, which sounds like a lot, I know, but I got a rake of cutthroat razors, vintage cutthroat razors, some of them quite nice as well, and a rake of vintage double edge razors like I'm using now, and this one was in it. So in its kind of collective value terms, I probably paid a fiver for that. 100 years old, perfect engineering condition. Yeah, it's faded, but I like that. It's showing its age, it's got character. Right, let's have a feel. What a phenomenal first pass. Absolutely phenomenal. Right, let's get a bit more water up there. Let's get some more lather on, and we'll go with pass number 2. See, now I've done that first pass, I've exposed that skin, and I can feel that beautiful, soft texture of this Edwin Jagger Best Badger brush. It really is luxurious. It's so supple and soft. It's amazing. Really, really fantastic. Right, let's go with pass number 2. We're going to go across the grain, and we're going to go from the rear. Brilliant, there we go. I saw a tiny little spot of blood, so there's obviously a little cut over the back there, but it's nothing to write home about, and unfortunately comes with the territory. There we go. Fabulous. Brilliant. Just brilliant. Right, let's get some more soap up there, and we'll go with our third and final pass. We're not going to need much. In fact, going to need to grab a little bit more soap here. So for this one, we're just going to give it a little swirl. Done. Let's get it on. Easy. Oh, that smell, that sandalwood, classic. And it's such a classic sandalwood smell as well. There's a load of sandalwood products out there. I'm sure if you're into traditional shaving like me, you've got sandalwood products in your collection, certainly. But I have to say, the Taylor of Old Bond Street is particularly classic sandalwood, really sandalwood in its kind of rawest form. Absolutely brilliant. Just want to put a dab more moisture up there just to increase that level of slickness. Look at that. to be honest with you, I'm just in, now I've taken most of the hair off, I'm enjoying the feel of that soft badger brush on my skin. This is enjoyment in itself. Just applying, absolutely amazing. Right now, we're going to go against the grain. And this should be our final pass, people. Right, let's go. Great stuff. Ooh, beautiful. Right, let's come in behind that ear. Let's be nice and gentle. Come in at the top of the sideburns. There's not much heft to this particular razor. There's no real weight in the handle, but with that open comb design on the head, you don't need it. You just don't need it. You've got just enough aggression. It's not over aggressive, but you've got just enough aggression there to just be able to pull nice and lightly with a light form factor to get the job done just perfectly. Here we go, we're almost done. Almost done. There we go. What a fantastic tiny bit on the back there that I've missed, and that's my fault. I'm just not as good at the back because I don't see it. But let's just, it's a little patch just in the middle. For me to, there we are, I actually missed the line. Done. Absolutely fantastic. 100 years old. Brilliant. Fantastic. Right. I've actually forgotten to bring in my Allen block today, but that's okay. I think we can afford to go without an Allen block for one shave. Oh, here we go. Get all that soap off. Lovely. Brilliant. Now, Whiskey Woods Pinot Clubman. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Really strong aftershave. Oh, Jesus. Oh, sorry for blaspheming. I apologise. Wow. She is brutally strong. Got a bit in my eye there like an idiot. She is brutally strong. Goodness, but wow. That aroma that is coming through now is just so good. I could drink it. Ah, now that is just, I'm going to take a bit more. Ah, the smell. Just unbelievable. Hence the term slaphead. There we go, people. That was an amazing shave. Loved it. Old type Gillette vintage. Open comb, 100 years old or more. Taylor of Bond Street, sandalwood soap. Fantastic. Edwin Jagger, best badger brush. Soft, supple and luxurious. And then obviously we've just seen the aftershave and we know how pucker that is. So that completes today's shave, people. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. Enjoy the rest of the Easter weekend. I don't know when you're seeing this video, but if it is Easter weekend, I hope you're enjoying it. And I'll see you guys soon for another video. Until then, look after yourself, be well, stay well, and shave well. See you soon.